Hey guys, welcome to today's video coming to you from the ALT Trading Desk. For those of you who maybe don't know, here at Alpha Leonis Trading, what we do is we analyze markets, we take trades, and more importantly, we build strategies and test them using the capabilities of the TradingView back testing engine. And we do all of this using the really powerful toolkit our development team has built here for TradingView, which not only allows you to use some of these really, really killer indicators you see on the chart here today, but also to test these indicators using our strategy builder, test any other indicators you use or like to use in your trading systems. Put them all together, whether they're on the oscillator or on the chart or wherever they might be here on TradingView, put them all together to form a complex system and back test that system, forward test that system until you know that you have the strategy you need that gives you the confidence to take informed trades and, of course, to manage your risk. Whilst we're talking about risk here at Alpha Leonis Trading, we like to implement institutional grade risk management. We don't come in here offering you the only strategy you'll ever need or 1000x strategies in a week or any of that type of stuff. We run several strategies over many markets simultaneously with a really, really high level of risk management to the point that we know we are taking home the best gains we can, risking the smallest amount of capital we can, and we have the confidence we need to extract the gains out of what are very challenging markets today. So, if you guys want to find out more about these tools, head to alphaleonistrading.com. I will leave a link in the description below. But until then, let us get into it. So, what we're demonstrating here today is a strategy on Bitcoin. This has been running since the beginning of the year. It's a nice little scalping strategy, and this will be on the 1 hour chart on Bitcoin Tether. Binance, you can trade this on any exchange, of course, but this is just the exchange we've been running this strategy on this year. And what we do is we take some of the data from our oscillator, some of the data from our chart indicators like the MMR that you see here, which are these green and red arrows. We throw in a moving average as well for some simple trend detection. And we run all of those through the strategy builder, pump that through the trading view back testing engine, get the results, and make sure that we optimize them to the point where we've got an acceptable level of drawdown. And of course, the exciting part, some really great gains. So, another thing I'll say before we jump into the details is you can do all of this without needing to know how to code, guys. No Pine script coding required. We give you all the tools you need in a UI here in the strategy builder. And if you want to check that out and go and subscribe to alphaleonistrading.com, you instantly get access to all of our tutorials and some step-by-step guides on how to build some of these strategies. Um, so let's dive right into it here for today, guys. As I mentioned, this is running on Bitcoin Tether, 1 hour on Binance. You can see here the blue arrows indicate where we've entered, the purple arrows indicate where the traders has exited. And for the year, this strategy is 108% up, all whilst only risking at any given point 11.34% in drawdown. Now, this is the maximum amount of loss we would have experienced at any point throughout this year trading this strategy. As you guys maybe know, Bitcoin has had an absolute ripper of a year. And we are managing to keep pace with it, all whilst not experiencing the severe drawdowns that Bitcoin often, unfortunately, has. So let's dive into some of these specifics. Of course, we do provide updates on strategies and on trades, but today we'll just be doing an overview. So we can see here we've already spoken about the profit and drawdown. We've had 62 closed trades throughout the year. We have had 70% of them profitable. Now, of course, some of those would have maybe just only had a small profit. Some of them a much larger profit, but it's nice to know that you've got a 70% chance of of winning any given trade, and especially not losing. Um, and we see that in our average trade, we make 1.2%. Now, this strategy is running no leverage, guys. This is a spot only strategy. You 2x this strategy, you're doubling your gains. But of course, don't forget, you are also doubling your drawdown. That's up to you guys to decide. Nothing in this video is financial advice, of course. We are just showing you guys how we build strategies here at Alpha Leonis. So we can go into some of the performance summary details as well. We can see, we've got $10,000 running on the strategy. We've made $10,889 off that strategy this year alone. And don't forget, guys, this is running live in the markets right now. This strategy will not repaint. If you reload everything onto the chart, if you see some live trades come onto the chart and reload your trading view, those live trades will be exactly where they were when they occurred live in the markets. So we've made some really good profits here. We've had minimal drawdowns. We have managed to keep very close to the buy and hold return. We were outpacing it for most of the year, but Bitcoin did just have an absolute ripper of a run this last month. So over time, we expect that our strategy will continue to outperform the buy and hold. But right now, we're still catching up a little bit, but we're not worried about that because our risk is so low, right? So if we get into the list of trades here, we can see this is when the first trade ran from. The 4th of January was our first trade, and we had some really nice profits for quite a few trades in a row as the year started getting going. About 10 or so, or 14 trades profit in a row. Then we had a little loss of 3.2%. And then back into the profits for the rest of the trade. So you can see here, guys, most of these trades are working out. Of course, as the market allows the strategy to perform better, so it will. There's times in the market where you lose a little bit, and there's times in the market where you just gain and gain. So we're really happy with this strategy. We will provide some updates on it as it takes some more trades. So stay tuned here at Alpha Leonis Trading. Here is the overview chart again for you guys to just have a look at. As you can see, this green line here is the performance of the strategy. It's a really nice, steady chart going up. These gains weren't all made in one trade, guys, like some other strategies you might find from time to time. And the blue line is the buy and hold, right? And just like we saw a little bit earlier in the year, the buy and hold was outpacing us, of course, with larger volatility than our strategy. And then we slowly overtook it again, holding our portfolio value throughout the year. And recently, the buy and hold has just peaked up a little bit, but we can see it's starting to trend down as our strategy takes more trades. We will start catching up and hopefully defeat that buy and hold. Now, you might look at a trade here like this and say, hey, you guys got in right at the bottom, great entry, but why did you only hold the trade for so short? And guys, we have a data-driven approach here at Alpha Leonis Trading. Of course, it would have been great for this trade to hold all the way through this ripper of a run. But in order to allow the strategy to achieve that, we found that when we were running the back tests, we also experience greater losses at other times during the market. If you want to hold some Bitcoin and let it run, then that's what you do with parts of your capital, right? That's not what this strategy is about. This specific strategy is a scalping strategy. It goes in when it is sure that it is going to take some gains out of this market with a high probability of success and a very low probability of risk or failure. So we've had some good trades. We've had some break even trades. I'll zoom in here for you guys to have a look. Here's a little break even. Here's a small profit. Here's a decent trade. Of course, it didn't run with that whole run. Here's another little profitable trade. Another profitable trade. A small loss over here. Nothing serious. Here was a really nice trade that took here in mid-October. Really nice trade for us there. So this thing just runs, guys. And don't forget, you can automate this, right? Our suite allows you to quite easily build in the alert messages you might want to send to your exchange from TradingView. So you can just run this whole thing in an automated way. You don't even have to take the trades manually. If you prefer to take manual trades, you let it run, you get an alert, you jump in when it tells you to jump in. And this is what we do across all markets, guys, all cryptos, all stocks, all Forex. It's happening right here at Alpha Leonis Trading. Look out for the next strategy and go to alphaleonistrading.com and check it out. Cool, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.